You gonna stream it or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it, dude. It's just like, bruh,
Inconvenient. Yeah.
inconvenient as fuck. I feel like inconvenient is not even the word that I could use.
It's like I get you.
Cause it said it was gonna start at like 3 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
What is this? Fall imitation.
Mm. Yeah, start 40 minutes, 45.
Yeah, like I think it looks like Almighty's up 2-0.
Yeah.
What's up, MX? But man, that shit blows, bruh. I've been sitting here. I already have it, Iris. It's 1-1 right now? Oh, sweet. So there's still a series. Man, bro, that shit pissed me off. So it told me that the stream was gonna start at 3 a.m. my time. It's 2:54 in the morning. I gotta go check, and I'm like an hour fucking behind. Like, what the fuck?
One run. This one most though.
You are lagging.
Oh. It's probably because I keep. Is this better?
Yeah. So who won
Alright.
what, chat? Like fill me in. I missed it. Did Almighty win the S&D and then Wolves win Hardpoint? The Control Kings, huh? Hmm. Almighty won Hardpoint, Wolves won S&D. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Probably daylight savings, but even with daylight saving time, like it'd still be, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because I know some places don't fucking do that shit.
I mean, YouTube should update their shit though.
Yeah, true. But then again, YouTube's. Do your thing, Tony one.
Our car broke down twice yesterday. Oh shit! Almost thought you wouldn't watch party, dude. It's just like I was waiting, man. I was gonna start at 3, thinking everything would be fine. Okay, let me see. Okay, never mind. I won't see. Can you watch it after during in between break? Yeah. Yeah, I probably will. So you encountering esports vid on YouTube? Yeah, the 2v2 shit.
Y'all record that.
Wolves run double snipers.
This is a Pakistan versus England cricket match. Do you watch? There's a cricket. The hell? I'm gonna go watch it.
Do you watch cricket? No, I don't watch cricket.
Yeah.
Sure. 22-4?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, true, Ash. Be careful, man.
Someone on Almighty is fucking right tech. Almighty is not taking this team serious.
Well, the raid is super defensive sided, so.
We'll see. Nice. When the fuck did that legendary smoke grenade come out?
Exactly, you know, the shot up was just on a 9-year roll there as well in the mid-map with that sniper, and Wolves has had no answer for him, but finally he gets shut down. But Almighty's been able
There's
to make
two
some
snipers on
progress
each
as they
team,
push the B side with
one on
Wolves
each team.
making it with the 2Ps, and oh boy, the Crig 6 has just been beaming with lasers as we see AMP utilize.
Kilo wins that fight.
They take the first B capture, and now they're on their way to the A capture to take this one away.
Wolves getting smoked. E5 on top though.
22 at the live count, and it's everybody's game here. It's not an efficient round for Wolves though.
Haven't taken his revenge.
Not as solid as Almighty, who are on the attack. Wolves should be dropping lesser and taking more.
Damn, he got wallbang.
This is defensive orientated, but they're waiting for Almighty just to pressure them down, and Almighty now almost pushing them into a spawn trap mode, and it is Almighty on the attack. What is going on? The Kings of Control are controlling this to perfection.
Oh, that dude almost got turned.
And this is what we want to see. If you want to see a dominant team within Control, you see who goes out for the spawn trap and nails it well. And
Damn, Zai left Latham and went to Green.
and now the B control point is already ripped away as the rest of the Almighty players go to half, go to town on the players of Wolves, and one more point to take away with one defender left there, but Almighty's not playing for that.
Bro, like no one's capping. Like what the fuck? What is wrong? Almighty.
They have their guns. They also have the operating skills that can back them up. But right now, they might just have to play the plays. But shut up, drops in the bomb, and takes 2 players down. But that soon would be countered by A and by Zai, who's gonna be on the mid map to counter the players.
Bro, like Almighty could have already capped this, man. That was troll.
Did you turn up the audio a little bit?
You need me to turn it up?
Yeah. That way people could hear too.
Counter the plays of AMD. They were spawn trapped, but they really had
Like the
it there,
stream,
and they were able to
whatever,
fight
audio.
for dear life. And now we do see AMD attacking, and Irfan J is making sure that this
Is it loud for you?
will be suffocated
Yeah, it's really
until
loud.
the very end. Is approaching the staircase. The razzle
Let me see.
hustle and tussle. AMD.
Okay, I hear it now. But you can turn it down though if you want.
There's something I could change. I could change something on OBS.
We can take it on anywhere, anytime. They win round number 2. Spawn trap, bro. That's what we're talking about, man. Almighty.
Is that better?
This is the kind of dominance that they want to flex on.
Let me.
And this is when you thought that they might have pushed it a little bit too far by not focusing on the
fuck?
control point, the objective in itself. Almighty proves that they know exactly what the heck they're doing out there on the battlefield. Defensive oriented or not, Almighty's just gonna rip your life
Yeah,
away
that's good.
from
Let me
you
see his
in
feet.
this control matchup. 27 to 27.
Should be
Almighty
good
this time
now.
around. Dropping the ball just a
Yeah, that's
little
pretty
bit. The hunter killer drone out for the prowl. Is it gonna secure two? No misses. Wide searches. Gets heaven out of the equation. Thank the Lord for that, because Wolves might just be struggling without it.
Yeah, a better defense, a better offense.
You guys need to prepare for these Asian snipers. They're ruthless. Nah, I could tell.
They have sent outside to hold the laundries as well, so that B control point should be timed.
It looks like snipers are really. Well, I already know that snipers are really big in like the eastern side, but it's like.
For sure, Wolves after that B control point accumulated, they will wrap around
Just
the big
thinking.
map to rotate around the swimming pool, and I think that's going to be the best way possible for them to take these players down. As you can see, we will have shot of defending this play. A headshot, AJ.
I mean, he missed the timing so badly, but still flicks the headshot. My man, shut up. The guy is just a king out there on the battlefield. And one might just wonder why in the hell did he not become the king of snipers out there on the battlefield. But it really doesn't matter. Such titles don't matter to Almighty. They the kings, they the lords out there on the battlefield when it comes to control. And they're just running circles around Wolves. But a 3-life deficit now makes them just slow their pace down. With just this A control point to go. Wolves attacking from both sides at the same time. Let's see if Almighty can stack the defense.
Wolves right now will be looking to push here at the Tiki, and Jeff Pro is having a good power position here to take his 2 players down, but the smokes could just counter his position. And right now, shot off with that sniper, I tell you, AJ has been a detrimental. No counters for him right now.
Ooh, that was unnecessary as fuck.
That
That was troll.
on the big window, and Wolves just got bullied out. And AFT now has the big guns.
I don't know why the fuck he jumped out of money room.
Oh, this could be the spawn trap. Oh, he spawned jungle.
But AFT shuts him down as fast as possible. But Wolves got more guns on
Damn,
the
that's
but
tough.
they still get shot down. It's 7-12, a close game, but Wolves definitely has the advantage.
Yeah, but Almighty, they need to slow down.
That was a big gunfight to win right there at Rocks. Wolves should win this round.
That Rocks.
Oh wait, they're slowing down way too much. They played way too passive. What the fuck? Why would they play more passive?
They got a 4-kill lead right now.
Bro, what is AMT doing? Oh, you're trolling, Jeff. Bro, both of them are trolling. Yo, AMT
Damn.
plays passive and they literally win one wipe. They win the first wipe that they got really early on up in Zig. You win that first wipe, dude, you don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna win off of time.
What is this tournament for? Is this to...
It's just a tournament, you know?
Oh.
Bro, that purifier reaches, goddamn.
Yeah, fucking...
What's up, Clutch? Do you know stage 5 brackets now?
I'll be right back.
Being sneaked away by Almighty, and Wolves can't do jack just yet. They just have got one defender at laundry waiting for backup. But brother, backup's too late. You gotta do something right now. And the moment King steps on out, Incendio shuts him down. B control point, record-breaking run by Almighty to pull away.
Yeah, that's 2 minutes here for AMP to take that A control point. They might play the TDM here to severe Wolves' chances, of course, playing aggressively. And Shot Up has been lighting up the show. He currently has 21, tied with Heaven in total of most kills in the game. And right now for AMT, this is the scary part. This guy's got 3 operator skills that they can use to initiate that spawn trap. And I believe Irfan J, if he uses this correctly, could just be the bane for Wolves, but King will be there for the backup. He's got full control of the bedroom. And right now, every kill coming along for AMT is gonna be a problem. But now, at the moment, things slow down, and you see Wolves trying to find a way to counter this play.
Oh, Jeff Pro, good trade outside, almost got them, but he managed to
Alright, I'm back.
survive and also take down one player from the side of Wolves. Fantastic response. But the guy, Almighty on the other hand, Incendio, strike from the back, Hunter Killer drone on for the prowl. That that was gonna make all of the Wolves player look for a little bit of cover, or else they are gonna be in a lot of trouble. Nian takes one down. Jeffro trades him out. Came from the
Yo, what's up,
back.
X?
It's just back and forth between the two, but Jeffro finally opens up the hill for Almighty to now take away at.
A lot of tactical brilliance here made by both ends. You know, they are not just attacking here, they are calculating every move that they do. And as the most, you gotta make sure that you have better kills. And of course, you find the best way possible for you to end up with the advantage. And Elfin J, despite all of the tacticals just being lined up, still ends up with the kill. And AMT kind of a small spawn trap happening in the game. And now they are making their way at the A control point. Shut Up is making sure that the A control point will be able to get stacked in there, but they will be shot down. Wolves is fighting back, and AMT still finding ways for them to come up with the win.
Hip fire for the win. Irfan J, that spray was just perfection, man. I mean, that's the kind of game sense you desperately need if you want to help your team win a game like this. You gotta take every single elimination. King this time around, although he has flashed 3 million times, still manages to get that purifier shot. A little bit of impatience.
What's up, Swiss? What's up, Jersey?
But it's all equal. With 20 more seconds to go, they need to pause the clock. They've already bought way too much of time for themselves. Back with a backstab, takes Jeffro out of the equation. The moment game goes down. Irfan J, can he purify? Yes, he does, but back trades him.
Okay, Wolves should win, I'd imagine. Actually, they stopped time. Ah, you didn't need to do. You played Cubby there. Yo, if Shut Up gets into Cubby instead of like waiting on the outside, he's fine.
This round number 4, and now it's going to be a close game. But here is the catch.
Is it my Wi-Fi or the stream? Everything looks good on my end. What's up, Vic?
Just to gain a little bit of edge one from another. But here this time, it's going to be crazy because who ends up with the win wins the series, and of course takes the #1 spot in the overall groups. And right now for AMD, a great start for them as they look to defend both angles and both areas. But Wolves now already in for the retake. Did not find the counter with King sent out of the big window.
Yo, if I'm Wolves, bro, like,
there it goes. AMD back to their spots.
yeah, keep capping, bro. Yo, Jeff Pro is lost. What the? Dang, that would have been a big win. What do you do? Who does this? He almost got a kill as well.
One quadrant taken away from the A control point already, and this is why you do not play with your food, Almighty. You gotta hit it, you gotta make it fade, and you gotta burn that boy in the barbecue pit, or else you get burned by the fire you play with. 2 quadrants taken away from the A control point already, and things are getting out of hand.
Wolves not winning or not getting any value out of that operator is like a huge loss. By a huge loss, I mean like they might have lost the game because of that.
But they have managed to find their way to the spawns and have it just burning these players down. I want some barbecue chicken here right now. It's happening.
Yeah.
Those players one at a time.
That probably costed them the game.
The spawns are just enabled at the B control point. So
Where's your Krieg? The Krieg sucks. Kilo's way better.
Gets a full 30. AMT now has the control. Boom. Say hello to my hunter killer.
Oh,
But he doesn't get anything.
Cleared out 3 people there.
Yeah. That one fuck up, like it may not look like it because you can't go like all that one play like fucked it up. Like some people think that way, but like no. That guy not getting no value out of that operator gave them like way too much space. Way too much space.
That's game.
Huh? It's 2-1.
What is it, best of 5?
Yeah.
Aren't these motherfuckers being at home?
What a play, baby. What a game. What a series. What 2 amazing, great teams. Y'all just gotta give it up for Almighty. They just slayed one of the best. Oh, wait. No, sir. The best from China. But this battle ain't over just yet. Wolves will be looking for a little bit of revenge.
Wolves the best in China? They're the #1 seed?
That Wolves might just be one of the 2 that makes it through the playoffs.
I think it's just play all 3 games in it. Is it?
And a #1.
Oh, that sucks. I forgot that that's how they do it over there.
What?
They'll just play all 3 games. Like, no matter what.
And I cannot wait
Ah,
to see
shit.
what the Indonesians have to say as well, because this group
Oh.
of death is
What does that mean?
Galley.
You would think the
That means like no
Wolves
matter
is gonna
what,
run
like you'll,
everything down.
and if even if you win like SD and Hardpoint,
The
you still have to play
Indonesian
control.
squads are out there as well
Oh.
to kick some butt. And
So I guess it's
in
best of-
Dunya games,
best of
definitely
3,
gonna
yes.
be one key day
I'm just
here.
so used to
But
like
what a
stage 5
show
format,
we just
man. Like
had
it's
on
it's
the
just best of
first game.
5s.
Right when you
Oh,
think
so
that
Almighty already
AMD is
won, but they're
losing
gonna
all
play
that
the
game
next
number
game just
5,
cause.
they hit
No,
you
Almighty
with
already
that
won. All 3 games are over.
reverse card. I mean, a legendary
Oh.
reverse card to take it away from Wolves.
Tech
What
best
a
win
play.
stage 5.
What a
Nah, yeah, we're getting like
romance, man.
16th,
Yeah,
bro.
man. I mean, the comeback was on both sides. The game was phenomenal. I am in love with
Yeah,
it.
because
I
it's the
think
group stage, so they're
CDM
playing
as
for
a
points.
whole,
Gotcha.
the
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah. I
players
don't think I've ever played a tournament
they
like
are
that.
so admirable, especially in the S&D matches, right? I mean, they have been untouchable. But I want to see what the Indonesians can do later on. The Wolves, especially, can they dismantle this team? We still have to wait and see, because you know we still have got faith.
I don't know
We still
goals
have
there.
a little bit of faith in
It's
Garena.
probably dead.
It's unfortunately all gonna lie on the shoulders of Dunia Games. No pressure, boys, but we are waiting. Okay, that's gonna be the final series of the
Blah
day.
blah
It really is
blah. I'm
gonna be
rooting
an
for y'all.
amazing day.
Aren't you supposed to be
Final
rooting
game
for like
of the group stage
EU,
for
yeah?
CDM5,
Like
where we will have to unfortunately
Omega or
say bye-bye
NYSLM?
to 2 teams, and 2 more teams get invited
I don't know,
into
dude.
the top 8, and this is exactly what we want to see. But this time around, unlike the previous games where the eliminations were pretty neck and neck, we see a huge margin.
Yeah, 'cause they're on
of
Samsung
difference,
Galaxy Pro.
140 to 108, a difference of 32 eliminations gives the
Galaxy
Man, it's gonna suck if they don't switch to the ROG until like the last minute.
And can we talk about the spawn traps?
Oh my god, every time we see Almighty hit it on that defending side, they always are confident to
Do your
go right
thing,
through
21.
the defense. And of course, dismantle all of the players spawning, and that's just a very
Yo,
bad
look at the
question
KDs
overall.
over
Every
on
time
Wolves
that they were
side, and
having
they
their
almost
final
won.
moments, they
And the thing about
spawned
China is they don't
they
play
get taken
control.
down,
Like for the
they
control to
respawn
beat
back,
us
they get
close,
taken down,
like
and AMD was just
that's
all
big.
over the place. But you gotta mention the
Like
heroic
China's
And,
gonna be a lot better come stage 5. Isn't Almighty EU? No, they're not.
Because they were able to take 2 segments in from that B control point, but Heaven steps it up. The defense at the A bomb side, the A control point.
You think AMT would beat Nova or Animus? I feel like anyone could beat anyone.
Just shift the momentum back to
Motherfucker.
AMT, and all players in AMT, by the way, will have positive KDs.
Yeah.
Wolves barely has none.
This is exactly why I say, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all hail the Almighty.
So,
After
you
the
think Switchblade is still
game
game changing in
of the
champs?
game of the game,
Seems like it still shreds. It looks like Heaven was using it really well.
one Garena squad after the other, when almost a majority of those
Tech, watch the
teams
S&D.
were
Yeah.
able to get
If
these
they're
spots
over
in
with, I
KD,
wanna watch the S&D.
you'll see absolute
So with the dual snipe setup that they have, let's see if they can counter the best of Wolves. Here we go. Search and destroy at Machete.
Gun skill saving them, in my opinion. Yeah.
You could put the SMD on and I'll let you know when it starts.
Oh, yeah, I already have it on.
You're just gonna open 2 tabs for it?
I'm gonna watch this and then catch up. I don't. Who else is up in this bracket? Chat? Does anyone know?
Is that in the big game?
China's aim is crispy, bro. No doubt. They have great gun skill.
Yeah, Almighty is just being very aggressive here at this point, and Wolves being able to get a good read off of them. So that's a very good offensive take here.
Heaven will be
Wolves,
retired
and
after
as I
champs. He's going to
mentioned,
Army.
really
Damn.
playing the sniper. This guy's
Damn, that
using 4
sucks.
Krigs in the match, and of course using Nian as the main sniper at that first round. So
I don't know if it's gonna be this way, but if it is this way, then it should be Wolves versus Almighty, Q9 versus Omega.
So here we go, round number 2.
For what?
Wolves are looking to take this bomb at the B side.
These are the participants. So
You think the Asian gunfight is good? You could tell just by watching Wolves. Like they have really good gun skill. That's a lot better than a lot of people I've watched.
I don't know what the fuck. So group D is what just played right now, which is Wolves and Almighty, and then it's WB versus DG.
That should be good.
Bang will be able to find one more on
And then AG versus ABC. Toe versus CW, which is Group C. And then Group B is DYG versus Omega, FPXM, and WDCF. And then Group A is Q9, Blue, KZ, and HNT. Let me see what are the matchup. Okay, so the next matchup is Almighty versus WB. Whatever the fuck that is.
That's
Which is
probably
at 8.
Almighty probably takes
Yeah.
it.
And then WB, and then the next matchup after that is WB versus. What is WB? Is
You
that
mean
like?
you mean China, Aruza?
Is that to be announced? I don't know.
Yeah, China. So wait, Wolves won their stage 4, right? And put Q9 as second. So they're the number 1 team coming in the world, right? That's the reason Shutup's now becoming a sniper. Otherwise, he's their main sniper. Gotcha. Damn.
22 seconds left. Incendio and
Yeah,
team up here.
the matchups are at an hour and 11 minutes.
Right now they're looking at both angles. So right now they spot the first player. King gets shot
Or it's
down.
not these fucking
And
matchups.
AMP
It's
now
in
on the
fucking
problem.
Asia.
Finds the first player on that 2-minute situation. But Heaven trades it back. We got a 1v1. We have Heaven with the sniper. King with the pistol. And King, he was using the sniper earlier, but in this flow, strangely, you had to play for the win. And he's at 50.
Yeah, they 4-0 Q9. Damn.
And there you go. 2-0, but that was too close for comfort.
Don't count on that result. Okay.
Yeah, so the next matchup is Almighty versus WB.
Alright.
And then WB versus DG. And then Wolves versus DG. And then Wolves versus WB. And then Almighty versus DG.
You play versus Green or China? Nah.
Oh my lord, and he misses an easy one. Man gets away with his life. Heaven must be kicking himself for that one, but it doesn't matter. Bomb planted now. Wolves, they've got this early start.
Now time to play for retake here.
Bro, what the
Jay's
fuck,
looking
Jay?
for this Bael. Looking to find the first player on the left side, gets the first blood. Now a 4v4, great start, but Nia comes in with the trade. Drops
This guy's pretty
down.
consistent with the
A
sniper.
4v4
I'm not gonna lie.
situation, and Irfan Jacob needs to slay it out there. A good 2Ps, and now they are trying to play for the bomb. But Zai will be able to turn things around, gets a huge 2 kills. One more tap.
Ain't no way, bro.
Irfan J, Clutch King, can he clutch it once again? Zai is looking to play
Clutch
for
King,
time,
bro,
and he
what?
still clutches it.
He just got
1v3.
1v3'd.
Wolves takes a 3-0 lead.
What is there to clutch? Like you just shouldn't lose that.
On an official broadcast. That's how crazy that
You play
round
versus
was.
Animus or played versus Animus?
King of snipers. Give it a shot. I'll go out for a pop, he says, and pop it did. Irfan J, 3 players back to back. That guy clutched that round out for Wolves. I mean, the Chinese teams are stacked as hell and search and destroy their bread and butter.
I mean, they have 9 rounds in every best of 5
Man,
series
Almighty
they
just
played.
played that
It's in the
really
Invitational
bad.
spots, 2 repetitions instead.
It wasn't even that Wolves did
Find
anything
the
crazy.
overtime. They definitely have the advantage, but Incendio just beams every player he sees, and Jethro on the flank as well. I mean, a 5v2, so this is a great adjustment made by Almighty.
Ooh, size just too good with a shotty. Shut up. Manages to take
I don't
him
know how
out.
Jeff
Good play
survived that right there.
Right through the back, Nian
Well,
on the
he
other
still
hand.
died, but
Have you guys scripted Nova yet?
Help
No,
him
we
out. It's a
haven't.
1v4. Can we see a super clutch round
We've been
from
trying to
Nian?
schedule. I think we
Out
play
of the
them
round in the safe clutches
like
from
next
Incendio
weekend.
and the one and
Like
only
like
Heaven.
so,
Both of
like
them have got
today's
the
Sunday, right?
from the Stonewell
So,
lockdown
like,
already, and right
next
the
Friday.
backs of these two
I guess you could say
players
like
held up by
this
the
upcoming
Irfan
weekend,
J.
Saturday
He's gonna get
and
this
shit.
way, or will we
I
see
think I was talking to Creed about it. Like we would all be here and
This is
back.
gonna be very impossible unless he finds
Oh,
some-
no.
Oh, he misses the first one, but the second confirms it. That should be information for AFD, but Nia now gets the huge kills. AJ, you better watch out.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This guy looks pretty old, man. Like I don't. Why is his hair so red up in the PFP? But then like he's like has like it looks like a bright brown. Have you scrimmed AMT before? No, they play on a completely different thing.
Hello, doesn't get the shot. Nian, 20 seconds to go.
They play a completely different game.
Says hello and bye-bye to Heaven. Back
Same
to
game,
back
but
Nian
different.
now, 50
Bro,
chases.
Incendio, you literally just walk away. You let him pick up the bomb.
Is he gonna get this right? Sees the barrel through the wall. Nian, wall back.
Bro!
Clutch. Nian, Wolves, the monster, they devour.
The third round was a 1v3 from Zai. Now Nian with
Oh,
the
hell
full
nah,
360. Zai is just shaking his
I know Almighty's not that damn bad.
On the round number 4, and if you're AMD, you're gonna be devastated with what just
They played that
happened.
so
And
bad.
Wolves looking to be
I enjoy watching Almighty,
searching
man. They're a
this
good
joint
team,
right
but
now
Jesus.
as they look up against AMD, commanding lead right now.
So like,
4-0.
look,
I told you, boy. Nian boys.
The ball just fell through the
look,
wall
this is
here.
literally all they had to do, right?
Now 50
Let me
G's
see.
in. Who doesn't get the shot? Nian.
39 seconds left though. 1v2 for Nian, striking distance. He finds the first.
So once he gets this kill,
Backs of these
which
two
was,
players.
I got the 60 on limit ultimate. I have a white one. So like, look, chat, right? This was played so bad. So once Irfan Jade dies here,
He finds the first.
Shut Up should go like with his team. He should be like, okay, you know, just get out. Like he needs to focus on getting out. You play towards your teammates, right? And then if they really wanted to, dude, they come over here and they stack this water side, and they give him the bomb. Like look how much time's left, right?
Confirms it. That should be
Like
Well, he won
40
be-
seconds
He won,
now.
he
Yeah,
won
yeah.
before that shit.
Yeah, he did. Shut up. Like if Shut Up rotates to his teammates, like you don't sit bomb here. Like you give him the bomb.
You better not cry.
Like this is like something big that people don't like get. Like if you're just sitting here on the bomb, you're gonna take the engagements that you don't need to take, and there's 20 seconds left, right? 20 seconds. Imagine if they're well side,
Knows exactly where they are. Says hello and bye-bye to heaven. Back to back. Nian now.
and even if fucking Incendio backed up, like he could have ran around. You know, bomb is still down.
Play Incendio's back away already. Cooking up the nade. Is he gonna get this right?
And then he saw his gun. It's like, God.
Wolves, the monster, they devour.
The third round was a 1v3 from Zai. Now Nian with the 4 PCC. Zai is just shaking his head about just what happened on the round number 4. And if you're AMD,
That was really well played from the Ginger, though.
They're one of the worst S&D and Asian teams. Are you serious? Almighty?
Search and destroy team right now as they look up against AMD. Commanding lead right now, 4-0.
I told you, boy. Nian boy is coming to town. Come on, Evan. And he's right back. 4-0. Wolves running circles around Almighty can't do
For having
nothing.
two
Stand
top
there,
tier
all
snipers, that's
confused.
kind of crazy.
Evan holding on to a good angle here. Can he punish? Yes, he does. Nian goes down. Nian boy, this time punish. He was a bad boy in the previous round. Getting that clutch. I mean, back-to-back clutches for the side of Wolves, man. Can we talk about that? 1v4, no problem. King is a massive problem. These boys just can't seem to catch a break.
Yeah, I mean, the adjustments that Wolves just really
AMT is struggling a bit in S&D, but not the worst.
All the countless hours of study in the
Yeah, I
game,
don't
all the
think they're-
repetition clearly paying out
I
right
don't
now
think
for
AMT is
Wolves.
bad at S&D,
What we
but their
just saw from
decision
the,
making
you know,
in
undemandable
certain
stuff that
scenarios
we
is
should-
not the
we should
brightest.
see happening. And, you know, for Almighty, they gotta be very
And sometimes you
resilient.
just have those moments. This might have been like one of those games where a couple of those moments happen.
They have, you know,
Why is
they're
having
very
used in
close,
that
but they
skin?
just can close things out.
Mhm.
And, at the
He
moment,
likes it.
AMT's
I
gonna
think
have the
Washa
advantage,
uses
so
it as
they
well.
should just wait out for a few more overextensions, but Meg now overextending. He won't check the corner, so Jeff Pro, that's gonna be an easy kill, but King will be there for the
Look at this
trade ball.
motherfucker
Evan
swimming,
takes a
bruh.
swim. So here's some first. Here we go. 4v3, AJ.
Literally taking a swim. King doesn't know he's there. Heaven sees he says, bye-bye. He says, well, taking a swim. This guy lounging. This is a paradise for this boy. But Zai versus Heaven, this is
What's the
gotta
device they're
happen.
using? I think it's a
Zai
Samsung
out there on
phone.
the battlefield, spots one, but
Like
Heaven
Samsung
get
Pro or
the heck
something.
outta here. What a comeback round. Courtesy of the swimming Heaven.
Oh my god, you really have to see that play from Heaven. And to top it all off, the cherry on top was the kill to seal that round. So
That
they-
camera angle,
I mean,
though.
for AMT, it took them 5 rounds to
That's
get
like
that
fucking
round
little
to
B
get
camera
away.
angle.
I do that. I really don't.
Yeah,
know.
because he plays in his bed, so this is new for him.
Yes, sir.
Playing in
Who,
a
Heaven?
chair? Yeah, playing in a chair is new for him.
A bloody game. Now let's see if not Almighty can stretch this as far as possible.
Or I wouldn't say new, like he's done it before, but like he just
not
casually
used to it.
plays in his bed more often, like if he's home and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, King with the
first blood,
Yeah.
and Zai will be able to find Jeffro as well on the kill feed.
That's how I play
Shut Up
too.
will be here to try to find a trade on this close range engagement. It's gonna have the 50 GS, but
I have a gaming chair, but I rarely use it.
Wolves is on IQ00. I don't know what is that.
The Hades, what the fuck?
I've never heard of that.
Quick counter. So wow. Oh my, a lot of things just happening in the game, and Shut Up will
That's
be
crazy.
there to
He
drop
was using
Zai.
the Hades.
Beautiful double there. Now a 2v2 situation.
Irfan could have taken Zai out of the equation, even though Zai was just in the middle of the drop animation.
Who's the main sniper for in tribe? Probably like Jez.
That's why, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, do not go in for a reach out before you recover. Heaven and Shut Up on the other hand, circling around, bomb on the ground. Almighty just needs to defend this. Wolves has to do the dirty work. Back now, circling around, what an angle. Shut Up holds it and nails
Damn,
it.
he bad die.
Out of the equation once again. Clutch round for the end, or will Shut Up just flash himself
Huh?
against the ladder?
Yeah, he just flashed himself there. But talk about that animation though. A left hand tactical throw. I love that. This is what
It's
the
pronounced
was able to
IQ.
add into the game.
Gotcha.
But right now, we're gonna see that bomb actually
What is-
picks up and Shut Up in the perfect time here. Shut Up with
The phone that the
China's
China's using. Baby company Vivo phones ones? Gotcha. It's a sub-brand of Vivo smartphones. Gotcha. Will you be playing ranked today? I don't know why. Whenever I use A Power to try and stream, it doesn't work. Today I will be leaving. Like after this, I gotta sleep, and then I gotta wake up and do a couple things, and then I have to drive home. So I'm home right now, but I'm going like home, and I'm going to my hometown where I grew up, jackass.
Like with your mom and shit?
Yeah, I gotta go watch my sister for a couple days. So I won't be back until the 17th, but I'm gonna probably be back like the 17th morning, where I can still hook up all the stuff that I need to hook up, because I just ordered a new USB-C extender, USB to Ethernet adapter, and Elgato capture card. That way I can actually stream better quality and shit. Also at the same time, like I kind of need it if A Power is not gonna work with the ROG. It's like a mess. Damn. Do gaming chairs low-key help something? I just play like in my bed or or at my kitchen table. I mean, it's just like a preference. Like if you're doing comp and stuff, you kind of have to get used to a gaming chair or just any sort of chair. Just sitting in that positioning, because at like a LAN event, like for stage 5, you're gonna be sitting in a chair, chilling. Yo, teammates should be screaming to the right. Bro, you wallbang that? 2v2. You won't be able to scrim with tribe? I'm gonna be able to scrim with tribe, but I'm gonna have to be using hotspot. So like whenever we play MM on Tuesday or whatever, like it's hotspot. Oh shit.
Right through the warehouse, and with all that said, AMT now only needing 2 more rounds to tie this game, but it takes more than that to win a match.
Have you scrimmed AMT? No, I haven't.
I like that flick, man. That flick just too spicy. I mean, as the cross.
You'll be continuing streaming on YouTube, right? Yes, yes.
The headshot was nailed to perfection.
I've actually started to enjoy streaming on YouTube.
Every day to stay energized, man. Almighty, can they make one more round back in here? The bomb sites both kind of closed up, and I like the patience from Almighty. Even though they get the first blood on their side, they still are moving up a little bit patiently, opening up that A bomb site. But they have to be careful here. Nian already has got those angles locked down. It's just all about the timing now before King backs him up as well, because this is the double snipe setup that we were looking at.
Is Wolves from China? Yeah, they are.
Might just pay
Oh, the
Oh!
Yeah, that's just disgusting there. Wolves now finally able to tie up the numbers, and Nian will be
able to top it all off with a drop from Jeffro. Wolves now up in numbers. It is all down to Incendio to find a way to equalize the number here. They're going to throw the smoke, but it's going to be cancelled out by that trophy system. So attention to details from Wolves.
Can Tribe beat AMT? I feel like anybody could beat anyone. So like AMT could beat Tribe, Tribe could beat AMT. Like it's just whatever happens, you know.
Nope. They just really don't need to go in here for the super challenge, man. But they want it, and shut up, eats it up.
You stay on a rug or switching back up this champs? I'll probably stay on the rug.
Such a dangerous move coming through from Almighty, pushing into the side, even knowing that Nian already had the gray angle on them. That sniper could have done a lot.
How about Omega Tech? Haven't played him yet. I haven't played no Garena or China teams. I've played Latam. I know the Tribe guys scrimmed India without me, and we've played Europe. We've played Limitless and Animus, but we haven't played Nova yet. Japan, I think those three regions, like, there's not much we could do. It's just hard to, like, the time zones and everything.
Niano's already dropped heaven, and now they just have to work on 3 players. King on the backup as well. 30 seconds left, and Wolves looking to clutch this game up right now.
Timing, Nian has got the angle. Oh, quickscope does not hit, but he knows exactly where to spot out now. Needs to deal with the 2 players. Good flash. Nian backs away. Good throw. That's a good comeback from the one and only Wolves player. But 12 more seconds to go. He's running out of time. Nian nails one, and all Shut Up needs to do is just survive. But he shows himself and takes him down. Shut Up with the clutch. He uses the
Is Omega versus AMT? It's always great. Yeah. Scar should have a lot of problems in stage 5. They're still playing iPad. Really?
Back-to-back big plays from Shut Up himself.
Who's playing it?
Of course, Irfan J, very
Scars from
reliable in the
Japan.
mid-game, is always able to score a double kill in the past 3 rounds of the
Series
match
2 has
as
started
well.
tech,
And
AMT
Wolves are
versus
now slowing
WB.
down with the way
Okay,
AMT
we'll come back
is
to
right.
this then, chat.
Thing looks so fire. Take a look at that. It looks so badass with it, man.
It's quite intimidating actually to look at, you know, and that's really the storyline as well for the CDM teams. They do love the rocker outfits, and they really know to shine with it.
They lied to you.
It's just one factor as well that you can consider, you know, oh my days, what are we?
No, I'm sure it's starting.
Okay, I mean, the percentage doesn't really correlate to how intimidating they look like right now. So maybe they really have something to offer here, Cali.
They definitely have, and I mean, you know, to every Garena
Never
team
heard
out
of
there, we
WB
should
new
have one of
roster?
this available
This is
for
China
merch.
team.
I mean, you know, it's really amazing.
Told you
to
Shut Up is the
see,
game
you know,
changer.
these
He's
teams that
merciless when
only
he's
just
on
delay
slam
the
mode.
game, but they also have
Yeah, he's
this
good.
amazing merchandise that they actually wear out there to support not just their team, but of course their overall brand itself. But now, to determine whatever's gonna happen in this game, everything's gonna all be down to that map bans and picks. And as we see the official match between AFT and Weibo here, second schedule of the day, here it is. Almighty, they will be banning slums at firing range, and that operating skill ban will be Spiral. And for Team Weibo, the ban has Shanda, and of course Takeoff, the 2 best maps of Almighty so happen to be. And of course, Claw get banned in here. So the annihilator is open. You don't want Almighty to use that in a map that they are successful in. Standoff Hardpoint is where we
Look, I'm cool with the casters supporting whoever they want to support, but like, dude, whenever it comes down to something like this, like, you have to have like a non-biased type shit, you know? Like, they're talking about, they're like, as they're casting, they're learning about the China, about like China region itself. It seems like
The fuck?
it's cool to hype up your region, but it's like you're a caster, you know.
Yeah, just like how Bobby, like, he's clearly part of NYSL, but he wasn't like,
He's not gonna go.
he's not gonna say that he wants NYSL to win, which he didn't. So.
Final 20 seconds, but Weibo is trying to find a the way to make sure that the anchor is going to be stick through them at that P2. But Almighty gains full control of it with number 1 in
Almighty are trolling.
winning that key gun.
WB Qming is one of the best snipers in China, but it doesn't really matter that much. Does it not matter that much because like the team is bad, or who do you think is one of the best aggressive players? Your personal opinion? Probably Band. Like from NA, or like all over.
To the rotation at that gas station while Incendio continues to pop off and of course take the players away here at the boxes. He continues to have this streak going on ever since the start of Bulb's gameplay earlier. And
yeah, NA, I would say Band.
Right now. You know, one thing that you really don't want to go against is Almighty being quite well established here, especially in the power positions. They're quite locked up now, but finally, fortunately though, Weibo games that you try to find a break.
Is the best player from China too, but team sucks. Damn.
No points whatsoever here for Weibo games. Looking like we're gonna be settling for new as Almighty. And basically, they basically got in the whole
Okay, no, these are check them.
The best aggressive player I saw is No.
That's really hard gun to use. I've tried that and I've failed several times. And that guy, on just the first 2 Hardpoint, has already got 60 seconds in the hill. And they have chained from P1 to P3. Weibo stands no chance at all with the way the Incendio and of course the AMT squad is just facing themselves in the matchup, as Irfan J will be routing around in the long route. Heaven will be using that Purifier to remove all the players down, spawn them away, and take them out with the Predator missile. But unfortunately for Irfan J is not going to get any of the skills, but they are able to score the time. Which
No get MVP for stage 4 too.
Their performance already reaching a 100-point mark here. 30 seconds left, and Weibo, they are struggling.
Band over Jez and you, no way. I'm not aggressive. I'm not a really aggressive player. And neither is Jez. Like Jez can be, but like most times like Jez is like a flex. So he'll like pick up whatever he needs to pick up. But if he doesn't have to be aggressive, he won't be. So it's like, yeah, I'd still say Band. Overall, individually, solo or Band. I feel like if you compare Prime Band versus Prime Solo, it would be hard. Both of them have similar playstyles, but like if you're going off of like recent performance, I'd say Band.
But apart from him, everybody is just dropping their bodies one at a time, and it hurts your odds of winning the most because Hardpoint
Solo's been slacking it.
Game. And right now,
Yeah.
well, from what we are seeing, AMT has just been a step ahead of Team Weibo, but right now they have been able to manage to break the plate from
He's still doing good. But a lot of people put so much expectations on Solo. It's like, yo, Solo has to be aggressive. Solo has to be popping off these 40-50 bombs like he always does. But it's like unrealistic, you know?
Yeah.
They are already looking in for the rotation at P1.
You know what's really questioning where's the rotation here for instead of Weibo is player Ming was left instead of Hill for like.
I feel like the only player that realistically that goes with that is Lucazim. I don't know how, but that motherfucker always drops 40 plus kills.
Yeah.
Like even if he starts off like bad, he'll still like fucking drop 40, 50. That's crazy. He's a really good player to watch.
Where they might spawn, and this is just the dominance and the total map mastery that we've seen from AMT ever since. This guy's been a total mainstay. Another friend from Jeff Pro. I believe it's a third.
See how it goes on stage 5 because
Yeah, he's sticking with the chicken. He ain't gonna do nothing really. Oh hell no. Why you got a red dot on it?
The early rotation battle will be held here by Shot Up. It's currently 50-50, but with him slaying Meng on the gas station, these guys are all prepared to give up the scrap time and of course settle for the next seal. And every time we see Weibo score some points, it's always the scrap time that Almighty is giving them. So right now, it is just total cluster plays here for AMT, and they've been way up ahead.
know, there's no absolute reasoning on why.
Damn, dude, the only good game.
Why are they at this state right now? They are
Jesus.
the Lion City representatives for a reason here, and they're playing Hardpoint by the perfection here. They contest the scrap time to get the rotations on towards you. They set themselves here quite well established, and they just maintain to retain and take the lead out away from Team Weibo. 196-71 now. Team Weibo putting a lot of effort here, trying to find a breakthrough from the back end of the Hardpoint. Urban away.
Kinda loves the red dot. Shit.
They look for the trade, but see that is some more. Break up the purifier here, still some more. Until then, almighty, they just retain the lead.
Yeah, he's the only player inside the hill now, and he's skilled to have this purifier, so he can get the double kill here, and of course, still remain in the hill, but looks like he's gonna get shut down, and Weibo will continue to claim this scrap time while Almighty set up the next. And every time we see this happen, you really hate to see it, but Almighty's just been perfect with their rotation, and I believe they always are able to win this early rotation as well, and of course claim all the time, but the gods of RNG has given
They're
Weibo
trolling
the
him, it
10th
looks
spot
that way.
right beside, so this should be the chance for them to take away this one from AMT. So there you go, they're able to shut down the player inside this hill, and they're able to predict where the players will spawn, and Weibo now will be able to claim the early game plays, but Jeffro will stab them on the back once again, and this guy is on a mission, but finally won't be shut down. Weibo showing some life. Let's see if they can be consistent, because right now, for sure, AMT will look to find a way to disrupt them.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it a lot for the set of Team Weibo. I mean, they're slowly bouncing back here onwards this game, but if ever they want to stand a chance to take this out away from Almighty, it's still a long catch up through Cali. 210 to 124. It's going to take at least another money deal here. In fact, maybe two.
I don't know how the hell he's catching up with a chicken. I can't do shit even with Switchblade about that. Island was using, nah, dude, the Ocarina used to use red dot, now not so much. Garena red dot shotties? What? I don't think Bison is for your champs. It doesn't kill as fast as Craig, Switchblade, or even Holger. You'd be surprised on how like NA and EU teams are using it so much.
Split spawn situations should help them be able to attack in multi angles. So right now, AMTS really
They removed the aim shake from base Craig. It's busting out. Word.
This guy's got 38. Look, they drop a 40 bomb right now. 225 points for AMT. They only need 25 more points as well to actually end this game. And Heaven's got a 40 bomb already. 15 more points for the win. And Weibo are spawning on the gas station. And Heaven shuts them down with the Underkiller drone to top it all off. Another Predator missile kill for him. And that's
What
Instead of
triple
using
with
Switchblade,
that?
yeah.
they stand undefeated in this group stage.
Triple with the
Again,
hunter.
as they win Hardpoint against Weibo, 250 to 143.
Oh, wow. I mean,
It's crazy.
quite surprised, but not shocked. I don't know if that makes any sense here. And something I want to bring up here, Callie, is that I made a call here before CDFI started that, you know, Garena teams, they have to adjust on how different the rotations comes into the play here for the CDM teams. And clearly, Almighty one of them. Heaven, he was just roaming around the map, playing unexpectedly, coming out in a surprise, just, you know, waving his hands goodbye. Hey, I'm here, you're out of the chase, I'm going to rotate once more. And just overall, just shock them. You know, it's quite confusing to play up against Almighty here because every factor you just lay down quite nicely, my man.
I mean, every interview that we've had for the CDM regions after they win a series for the past 3 days, you know, they're aiming, the team that they're aiming out the most to compete on the playoffs is AMT. And now we see the reason why, because they are the biggest threat. They are on top of the food chain, and everybody wants some of those. And I believe, you know, this is a great start for AMT. They are now 4 points in map wins, still undefeated so far, and we're heading into Search and Destroy right up next. But just talk about how the strategy there was for AMT. When they are on the final 20 seconds in the hard point, they always make sure Shut Up will be anchoring the spawns for the next hill. And, you know, they've been able to do that consistently, and that's the good side that you really want to see. This guy's been having trouble with you know, with winning games before stage 4, but here they are clicking and, you know, looking to be the best teams out of all as we've seen so far.
I mean, they just have every factor locked on, and the Call of Duty takes 5 to tango, as I would love to say. You know, they got RFNJ just contesting the strap time. He set Shut Up there just to get that early rotation, and in the process as well, Heaven cutting off the rotation. It's just really, really a good team here overall, and that's the reason why they are the representatives of Singapore, the Lion City. They are the #1 team in Garena. They are so complete, they're so stacked up. Now, one thing that they really just have to prove to us now here, though, can they put up a name here in Search and Destroy? They struggled against
My
Wolves.
there's one
I don't think the best team out there in the
no,
competition.
normally
Up against another
the killers
city
either
in
hit,
Weibo.
but most of them missed.
Yeah,
True.
for sure they won this one up in a very significant
Second
manner.
last mythic was Switchblade. Obviously, they ain't nerfing it hard.
Out away from CDM team.
Yeah, obviously.
Takes a bit of time to kill.
Weibo is gonna be on the lower end
That was
of-
just like a
of the tiers
blowout.
in
150,
CDM region.
150 kills to
More than
89.
likely that we have for Weibo is that they have better repetitions, they have better sets in S&Ds. Would it because of the tournament format that they have there in China Masters? But taking a look at the team stats on this
It's almost
game,
double.
That clutch. I mean, back-to-back clutches for the side of.
well, haven't they? Guys, this team's game sense is just way over the line, and right now we are going to see Incendio extend out, getting that first blood. We will.
I'm watching this. It's like 5-5. I think I was here. Can't wait for Garena versus NA. It's gonna be so much fun. Garena's gonna kick our ass. I'd rather watch or rewatch the Almighty versus Wolves series than watch like Almighty just bully WB.
Carrying the team well, but Nian gets the body shot hit marker. But can the grenade finish the job offside? Free angle, shut up, punish. Fantastic attack by Wolves. They've got the advantage now.
Here we go, Heaven trades it back. They have opened up the A-bomb site. Wolves gonna be
Will you be playing next champs too, or you got plans? Just have to see what happens, really.
System will cancel out one more gun, of course, one more nade, and King now looking to get a lineup here to open things up for Wolves. And Zai now on the prowl. He's gonna get one against Jeff Pro, and the hold is just strong for AMT right now. But Wolves able to sneak past through it. Beck will get a huge 2 kills and one more. They cleared it up, and what a massive rethink, AJ.
I mean, it's just the kind of game we've got on our hands, man. But Wolves made it here pretty fast, but they've been held back by Almighty. So no doubt whatsoever, Almighty can strike right back. But it's all about how they play their defenses right after getting that plant earlier on. It was just a little too soft. They allowed Wolves to break their defenses down. A couple of seconds.
The control match was in the end. I want to watch the Hardpoint after I don't watch the Hardpoint.
But I don't know why they keep wanting to force this spot, because it's very dangerous. Nian on the other side. Well, I guess because they've got Heaven. Heaven goes in for the second, but no. King sorts him out. Traded out by Incendio, but Nian and Zai ace right back to back. Beck gets a guard nade onto Jeff Bro, and that is exactly why you do not keep attacking that A side. But Clutch King Irfan J in his hands.
We only watched
Hades tags up one player, has to
control,
reposition. Bomb not in his
Yeah,
hands
basically.
at all. Almighty, they are in a little bit of trouble here.
Time to see what Clutch King Irfan J can do against two players. Peg and Nian has to be dealt with here. He finds the first player in Nian. He pulls the trigger to discipline. This might just cost him the game, but the nade gonna be thrown. Let's see if that connects. And the whole angles here covered by Wolves. He finds the first player. Wolves back in. That's gonna be trouble for Wolves here. Irfan J finds the first one, AJ. Clutch King on this round to take this away. Round number 12 now. It's equal 50-50. But he has to get that reload. Nian on the rotation.
Give me the bomb, says Irfan J. Plant's not gonna come through. Irfan gonna go try fake it first. And spot Nian out, does exactly that. Wallbacks don't hit. Nian gets it with the Greg. And Wolves.
Did you send Trovo Noti? Because I didn't get one. Yeah, I did. Hey, baby.
Was this the ultimate sucker in? They sucked them in with a good victory, handed over at Hardpoint just to hit back 2-1. That could be the. Think that it won't, because
Was this
once
game
you
even
got,
close?
You know, King being the main sniper, he didn't even. It buys a few seconds of
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Guns blazing inside of that. AMT now kicks it off.
Yeah, King, I don't need your time. I'll show you.
What's up,
exactly
King?
who the King is.
Damn, bro. Why is this shit loading?
This is it. The moment champion.
SKS is one of the best weapons I ever used. Once you learn how to use this frustration weapon to go against, yeah. Oh, calm down, baby.
For the first game for Group D to determine who's going to be the #1 spot out of the 7. Wolves and AMT now kicks it off at Hardpoint standoff. Irfan J, as usual, will be the objective player. He's been doing that ever since the start of
Irfan J.
2022, and a huge key change for him. But right now, it's been
Okay,
doing a hell of a job,
Incendios time.
doing all the objective work, and of course putting Incendio on the second floor. And wow, what a great start, 20-0.
Yeah, I love the play by Almighty here, setting out two roamers, mainly Jeff Pro as well as Shut Up, to clear out the surrounding of the hotel yard. And then
Baby, thank you for the defend.
right inside. 30 points picked up very easily by Almighty, and they quickly get the break as well. Near the backstab, fantastic play by the guys from the side of Wolves, but Almighty just has got a stronghold on hardpoint number one. Wolves just cannot find a solution for them. What a setup by the Singaporeans so far. Now, single objective player taken out, but the rotations have already started for P2, and the setup here is by Jeff Bro at this gas station. If he wins this, it's gonna be fantastic, and the hardpoint's taken over by Incendio as well.
Do you really see Almighty as strong rival for stage 5? I see everyone as a strong rival. Baby, thank you for the 21 cast potions.
So that's where they were able to claim all the time. And right now, the team has been using 2 Krieg 6 only. So this one's interesting because more often than not, you would have 4 players at least in respawns in the Krieg 6 due to how powerful it
Kitty,
is.
bro.
But AMP is just playing out of their mind, and a strict combination. The threat from Jeff Pro takes down King, and AMT just outlasting Wolves at the moment in the first 2 hills. Let's see if they can keep it up as Wolves now first hill.
Yeah, dominant so far by the Singaporeans, but it is just a matter of time before Wolves catches up with them. One good hard point can lead you right back in. And looking at the way Almighty's playing, this full scrap points of 18 seconds will go to the side of Wolves. It should put them around 40 points. 20 away from Almighty, that's not going to be a problem at all. Super early rotation, but what I like about Almighty here...
Tech, give me tickets to stage 5. I haven't even bought the ticket. Tickets go live tomorrow.
Unless Wolves takes that backdoor entrance and wins out every single gunfight. But no, they go on to clear out that anchor press. Methodical search by the Wolves. And one final slay, but Irfan holds the fort. And Almighty still holds on to the hard point.
A crucial investment here by Incendio with that claw that removes the odds of the players of Wolves just invading the early rotation. So right now they just gotta step inside this hill, claim all the time, and of course keep these players away in the entryways. And Incendio's been doing exactly a great job at it. You know, earlier at the P1.
How much are the tickets?
I have no idea yet.
This time he is
I'm waiting to see it tomorrow. Tomorrow at like 10 a.m. my time, they start selling the tickets, so I'll probably, I gotta buy like a set for my stepmom and dad.
Damn. They're going?
Yeah. They're like a 2-minute walk away from, they're like literally in the next hotel from the one I'll be staying at.
Damn.
Once again, this is the best map for the side of Almighty. They love playing hardpoint on standoff, and you can see through map mastery by
That's
the
cool.
Almighty squad, but they cannot underestimate Wolves for a single second here, because Wolves methodically has been breaking each and every single one of their holes as well. You don't see sloppy moves from Wolves. When they plan it and they stack their players and they get that entrance in, Almighty does not come back in for the challenge, mainly because of how Wolves is right after they get that point. Their defense is stellar, but Wolves now being held back by Almighty. This is a big money hill at Bakery. If you hold on to all the points here, you're probably
Almighty versus Q9 hasn't happened yet. They're not in the same group.
He just needs to step in after he gets that backup, but no, impatience will make him play. Almighty should run away with the points here now.
Yeah, I think Almighty's Group D, and then Q9 is Group B, I think, or Group C.
Save it up in here and claim
I
this
remember.
one in time. Look at this. They have already pulled away by a huge margin. 60-point lead as we move into P1. And Irfan J, not to mention, every time he steps inside
Can I get a
this hill, he
sub?
always
Wanna
creates
watch it
chaos. Look
high
at the
quality?
play, and look at how much time he's already dealt
Are
inside
you
the
asking me to
inside
sub
of the
to
game.
my own
4
channel?
seconds.
Or like
And
gift
not
you
to
a sub
mention,
to my own
Incendio
channel?
has been popping off, leading the team in total kills. So definitely
Q9 is
Fuck
Group
it.
A? Yeah.
what happened is still kicking. He's still crying in the game. 15 kills as well. 56 seconds here at this P1. And it seems like AMT has full momentum.
Q9 is Group A.
Playing the greatest fate
Yeah.
of their lives, saying that they were not ready for this matchup.
And then Almighty is Group D.
Are they dominating Wolves right now? 157 to 68. Wolves still has a lot of opportunity to get right back in here, but Almighty, this was one of their best hard points, and they want to make sure that record remains. Purifier in the hands of Jeff Bro, purifying every single player that hops on in, and Almighty is going to continue being stellar.
Wrong phone 6 or Red Magic 7 thoughts. Personally, the ROG right now.
He's got the lowest number of frags at the moment it really doesn't seem to matter because Almighty is truly running away with this matchup. 15 seconds to go and an early rotation from the side of Almighty as they decide to
It is
not
cold.
one anymore.
Already 100-point lead.
You're cold?
AMT.
I'm fucking hot right now.
If they do want to turn things around, they have to work here and create the pinch. But right
Fucking
now,
hot in my room.
still that away from them as he continues to lock
And then the
down.
heater's on too.
From what I've seen, the China teams,
And drop two players at the back
you can't let them get started really early on because they're good at it, like end game. Right? They make it really difficult to close shit out.
And that makes things easier for AMT as they continue to slay and claim all the time in the hill, AJ.
Yeah, Sharp does not get that nade. It would have been super satisfying if he was able to, but Incendio does nail one with the hunter-killer drone. Wolves now with the hardpoint. 30 seconds to go. That's too much of time, and Almighty goes back in for the challenge. Two more players left alive and kicking. Neon from the back. Heaven drops him like it's hot. 196. Heaven needs this desperately, but Peng from up top manages to secure the slay, and Almighty does not
Ortiz
get
back.
the break. Jeff Pro, the monster steps on in, but no. Too good, as Wolves have got the spawn from right behind gas station that allows them to get a good hold of this hard point. Almighty may have run away, but they're not done and dusted with these boys just yet. Early rotation in here from player number 5, the one and only King. Can he hold on?
And he solo broke it.
Answer is yes, and Wolves might be able to set up the granny sound
what?
as well. Almighty, can
Oh,
they
never mind,
take
never
this
mind.
back, or will Wolves regain their confidence?
That play from King is
Shorty seems pretty decent again.
that helps them chain off from P2 to P3. Not to mention
Have you
it's the
tried it?
first early rotation that they have.
Tried
So
what?
let's see if they're going to be
The
able
shorty.
to stand because right now
Mm.
AMT is using all their birds
Nah, I
to
haven't.
make sure that the
Not
hard
since
point
like
is
last year.
and while it continues to be that
Looks
way,
pretty decent right
perimeter
now.
game is just too strong for Wolves at the moment, and there's going to be purifiers activated inside this hill to make things hard for the retake. But Irfan J has already
Q9
made his
beat
mark.
Blacklist
He's gonna be
2-1.
frozen
Yeah, I
with
seen that.
with that purifier. So right now Wolves claim a good hill, and now they're right back into striking distance. 19 seconds left, and if you're AMT, you're gonna decide going in for the early rotation once again. This bakeries could just be for you. Just gotta play your cards right. But Wolves is in there as well. 50-50 battle rotation.
What a game, what a play, what a comeback by the Chinese team Wolves. Almighty now scratching their heads, wondering exactly where they went wrong. 2 times now, Wolves have gone in there for that early rotation. This is the early hole. One final player inside. Sai gets taken down, and Almighty should open up this hard point. And the Singaporeans want to finish it off right here, right now. Money Hill at Bakery. Will this be the final one, or can Wolves get the break? You can see the patience here. It's a 2-way split. They want to go in for the
If they focus more on points, they would be better in hardpoint mode. Who? Wolves or?
He doesn't, and Almighty still have a hold on the hill. They should be able to finish it off right here, right now, if they keep this up.
Yeah, they were able to spawn at the tractors, but they made sure that they attacked in 2 angles, sending out Heaven to create the flank, and it worked, and the pitch play was just successful, and Heaven 7 in a row, jumping the 30 bomb, has that Predator missile available for activation, and that could just severe Wolves in winning this game. Right now, they will be pushing at the boxes, looking to end all things. Here comes the final push for Zai. It will work. He drops 1 player inside of the hill, and their hope stays alive. We're moving on to the reset.
That might just be a big mistake. They went in there for a double purifier investment, but the game is far from over. They need to fight for their dear lives. Wolves cannot lose this next hard point. Down at the bottom, Heaven already holding on to it good. King from up top inside of Patel. He manages to play a little bit of prevention on the side of Almighty from picking up the points, but Irfan J is there to say hello with a CBR4. Heaven hops right back on in. The purifier.
The amount of times he said it right here, right now, in 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm surprised the Chinese teams are so good in control mode. It's the first time they're playing. They're better than Korea. Yeah, like I don't think China's bad at control at all. I feel like once control does like grow on them a little bit more, like they'll be fine come stage 5.
That's just a shutout. 14 kills. Minute and 20 seconds left here. They can totally play time and wait for the player or 2 to actually extend out and of course execute as well.
It's gonna be really an easy haul to be put up here. It's Jack Pro winning the casualty up Ming out of the chase. King Fang takes on Jack Pro. Heaven takes on 1. Now it's on an even ground. Now it's 1v1 situation here. The bomb
that Heaven learned from that King of Sniper is that you can use
Making
your pistol.
pasta while
And
watching the
right now,
stream. Nice
no,
time.
that's gonna be an advantage for him because that sniper cannot just do much.
Utilization.
Flicks, but if it doesn't
Nice
hit,
time
you know,
utilization.
you're gonna be in trouble. So
Utilization.
using that 50
Nice time
GS
utilization.
definitely
Damn.
gonna give him
My
some
fucking
huge
English
boost
is
in terms of
horrible, bro.
range. Not just
Straight
that,
up.
the damage that it can deal. But right now the bomb is going to be planted. That 7 seconds will turn to a 45. So Team Fang should just play his cards correctly, and of course find what angle is gonna work to him best. But Heaven finds him. Team Fang gets shot down, and Heaven.
I think that's supposed to be a Z though, ain't it?
Right through it. Gets that huge
Utilize-
pistol, and the bomb
utilization,
AMD on match point.
Maybe? I don't know, dude.
Utilization.
China's very good at S&D moves. Yeah, they are good at S&D.
Quite devastating for said Team Weibo. I mean, till then, against Almighty, it's not really an easy matchup here. You know, it's showing off a little bit of a fight that's a little bit expected here for sure to destroy. Now they falter here. The momentum is just too much here dealt with here up against Almighty. Round number 10. Here we go. Can Team Weibo just extend their game furthermore and prove their chance worthy here, or will Almighty just finally shut them down?
AMT now just waiting for the perfect moment to strike, but they sent out Heaven at the back. I think Q-Man got the good read on it, but Heaven still ends up with the win. Heaven now gives the first blood. Everybody knows that there's a player upstairs, and he sprays and he gets one.
Damn, he won that.
AMT going at it 1, 2, 3 to the 4, waiting for that perfect moment once again. They are trying to wait it out. Team Fang will go for the retake. The spray
DNUS, SNUK, got you.
But Incendio ends it. Almighty finally wins in S&D.
Finally win in S&D. Winning the statistics just a little bit here. But you know, till then, I mean, the overall statistics are coming into this matchup, it wasn't
Just way too damn dominant.
overall.
Like, I don't know what rank this team is in China, but like, it's like I don't think if it's Wolves or Q9, it's just not gonna be competitive for them. From the looks of it, at least, they're still control. GG's, yep, GG's.
And so, with that, we can really form a conclusion that AMT really is a tough team to beat. I mean, you know, Team Weibo, who definitely had a great start here at the Session D, was able to get outgunned and outperformed in every way possible. I mean, Heaven just performed a lot of gameplays with that sniper, was able to pick a good thing or two. And when the guy got hot, Weibo stopped winning rounds. And you know, you can really talk about the impact of this guy. He is one of the best response players out there in Garena, but he is one deadly sniper. And of course, he has developed that pistol as well here at this game, as he scored 11 kills, man.
He scored 11 kills. And that's exactly one thing about I would love to talk about Almighty, you know. Once they get heated up, as you would say, they can really just bag it up until the very end. And that's exactly what's shown there onwards control earlier against Wolves. Yeah, for sure, Wolves as well, they were able to heat up, especially at the start there onwards at round number 3 for control. But, you know, Almighty, they know how to respond back here. Now, in terms of the statistics here for Search and Destroy, I heard your reaction here, Kelly. Run it down.
Oh my god, I mean, looking at the kill difference, I mean, it's expected because it's a 7-3 win for Almighty, a 15 kill difference, but the KD is where it is different. You know, a 1.6 compared to a 0.6, a 1 point difference. That means a lot in your win percentage. And boy, oh boy, who take note of the player stats in here. Weibo, they did try their best. Their first 3 rounds were great. You know, it's strategized, it's structured, but when AMT started to pick things up and when Irfan J was able to use that haze instead of that Chickum, was able to pull this team apart. And of course, not to mention the impact that Incendio has on this team. For sure, the callouts are going to be insane. Despite that 0.9 KD ratio, you know, he is the main guy of this team. But talking about the main player for this Search and Destroy, your IQ MVP of this S&D, AMT Heaven, 11 kills with a 3 streak on that map. And of course, in this lobby and in today's series, got 4 overall MVP count. And let's take a look at the MVP highlight and the highlights in here. You know, it's a lot of sniper engagements, but Weibo, one thing that they're really good at all here at this game, we mentioned this earlier, is that they really love how to play and flag. But when AMT managed to find a way to actually counter that, that's where their attacks were kind of read, and of course, they were just shut down one after another.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the snipers, their first set of Almighty was able to pick up put up a big contrast on how Team Weibo was playing there. And it was just the power of Zeke, you know, it was the god-strengthening power of the snipers there for Almighty. And it was enough for them to hurdle themselves through the competition and just run it on for the Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy Summit, yeah, for sure, it's a close quarter map here. But you can never neglect the fact that the snipers can be one big factor in terms of clearing out those angles, especially on those nasty headies that you tend to see in cable car, on towards the boxes. Until then, you can really rely on Shut Up alongside with Heaven as well, just clearing those out.
And what we didn't felt from Team Weibo here was that sniper. I mean, there's a total contrast in here.
Why isn't Big streaming anymore?
Just from Float for Weibo.
He only streams on YouTube now.
But you really have to see the value of the sniper here and what Heaven and Shut Up brought down here at this map itself. It's a textbook offense, of course, and defense first, AMT. And now we're down to the final game here for this match number 2. AMT, once again, they have been undefeated in terms of playing the control game mode, and they're looking to continue that win streak here against Team Weibo, and the map definitely gonna be favoring them. As we all know, these guys, they don't just play for objective, they don't just play for kills, they want the spawn trap in every way possible.
Yeah, they really do. And one blitz play that they love to take into consideration here, Cal, is they reserve their operator skills and they just bombard themselves regardless if they're on offense or defense. They love to play it that way. And that's actually one of the most common plays we tend to see in control as well. Now, the hardest part is finding the right timing on when to do so. And clearly what Almighty loves to do is that if ever they are playing defense, they push quite harshly, let's say on towards B control point, just putting up the rotations here on towards gallery. Until then, they make a pavement there on towards the driveway and pushing themselves on towards the garage. Until then, they're just going to be leaving the opposing end nowhere or no way for them to just go out of their spawns.
I mean, Weibo has to be very smart with how well they play this game, because any wrong errors could just lead to a severe damage over time. And you know, when AMT finds a way to sneak past through you, there's a good chance that you're not going to be able to make it out alive. And Weibo has to make sure that they don't repeat the mistakes that their brothers of Walls did earlier, because it could just make sure that AMT continues to continue that win streak that they have here at Control. But, you know, Evan has been a great player so far, and he's going to be the key player for AMT once again. He was the MVP of the match on Control that played earlier against Wolves, where he scored 32 kills. And, you know, he's going to be reliable when it comes to slaying. But you really have to mention the way Incendio and, of course, Irfan J plays in the game as well. They are one of the refined corner pieces of this team, and not to mention Jeff Pro, who's gonna make sure everything is gonna be harder for you because of how well he supports this team.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's just so consistent overall. I mean, you know, this whole tournament actually just gives me a whole appreciation for the support players out there. Kendi, Jeff Pro, those two players right there, they put up a big significant manner now and role for their team. You know, back then I tend to question, how will Kendi, how will Jeff Pro play out if, you know, they move over to stage 5? And guess what? They're really putting up their names now. They're really showing that they really fit the role of a support, and they can really be flexible enough to back up the team, what they exactly have to go up against their opposing ends. Jeff Pro, if ever Shut Up wasn't really doing his role quite nicely, Jeff Pro was there to back him up. Until then, the guy can actually rock the spotlight for him. So if ever, I wouldn't be so surprised if ever Jeff Pro can get the spotlight as well. Alongside with the other take here, overall Almighty, they have an like a 5-way MVP contender type of team. They are completely set here. For set Team Weibo, we had a lot of keys to victory here for set of Almighty. For set of Team Weibo, there's absolutely nothing here aside from the fact that each and every player has to step up.
They have to step up, of course, because right now things are not looking good. Down 0-2 on the overall series.
Trev, you down coming
and they
soon?
faced the
Go for it, dude.
hardest game mode
What will
just
you
yet,
say is the
because they
weakest
faced
point?
the best game mode of AMD. And you know, they just gotta play it smart. They have to play for those trades, and of course, once they get trapped, they don't play individually. As much as
My
possible,
weakest point is gonna be
if
up
you
close
are getting
gunfights.
trapped here by AMT at this control and spawns, just gotta make sure you play and of course find trades. You know, play at twos instead of ones because
Just do
two hands are
Craig,
better than one.
Khalif.
Yep, yeah, definitely.
Ready for the
Heads better
final?
than one,
It'll be so much
5
better whenever
complete,
all the teams
almighty,
from groups
they
are
at it
decided.
now. Team Weibo, I don't exactly know what you have to step up here, but really the gunfight department wasn't really shown their as well onward search and destroy. The rotations was lacking their onwards. Hardpoint control, you gotta have both. You gotta have the better rotation, you gotta have the better map control. I mean, it goes to all the same for each 3 game modes here, so there's a little bit of a level of differences here between Almighty and Team Weibo. So it's just a matter of questioning coming
Bro, the
in,
times in
when
between
are they gonna
fucking
step up?
matches are
That's them. They
insane.
have to step up. When are they gonna do it? Is it gonna be up against Almighty, or is it gonna be up against another team that they have to face in this very bracket?
I mean, the biggest difference here between the two is that AMT is the #1 team in Garena, and you know Weibo is on the dead bottom of the CDM. So you clearly see that on the stats earlier. They were dominated in terms of kills. They were dominated in terms of hill time, and not to mention the S&D, where we
Ego
kind of
versus
expect
Tribe,
Weibo's
that'll be
gonna
a
have
good
a
match.
lot more chance because of their own map pick. But again, they struggled. They win the first 3 rounds. Their strategy is just make sure they flank. Apart from that, when that was read by Almighty, there was no answer at all. There was no adjustment at all, and it all will boil down to the range that the team had because everyone relied on the Krieg 6. Everyone relied on the place of float where he was using the CBR4. We barely felt the presence of the
Hey,
sniper.
how have you been, Tech?
Mainly
Been good.
because of AMT
Hey, the
having it
snipers
shut
seem
up,
crazy?
always
Yeah, they
shutting
are
him
good.
down, man. You're better overall.
I mean, in terms of, I think one thing that Team Weibo has to take into consideration here is just maybe, first off, dealing with Heaven, just wrapping around, being a nuisance, and just gonna be going for those wraparounds unexpectedly. So then, that's one factor that they have to take out. Next up is taking down Incendio and just removing the power position out away from him. But now, just overall looking now at the current state of the series,
Oh my
here,
God.
coming again, first game here, onwards now of Hardpoint, won over by Almighty so convincingly, 250 to 143. On Search and Destroy, we just saw that one right there. 7-3, still won by Almighty here. Onwards control, could we expect a 3-0, or will Team Weibo show off a fight?
Yeah, what Weibo can do here is, you know, reduce the chances of Heaven and of course Jeff Pro from making the plays because
On
what
time, the
we
control
can't really
started,
realistically
goddamn.
say here, you can't stop Heaven because he'll continuously effort to find ways to counter you. So right, I just gotta remove the fact and of course stop him from building up any sort of momentum. And Weibo starting off very strong. They will find 2 players inside of the B control point to get the first segment in, and they have range now with Meng using that SKS. So that's going to be very beneficial in taking down the players and spawns. But AMT now finds
Always
two
does an
players
aggro
inside
sniper
the
or passive
fountains,
one?
and well, Jeff
Oh, I
Pro is
really
on
don't
his
know.
way to shot them down. 2 Ps with that KRM 262, and this update has given rise to the short range once again.
Yeah, I mean, despite the good race showcase and percent of Jeff Pro,
What
hopefully
you
being
know,
inside the percent of Team Weibo, but they do have the life advantage here so convincingly.
Lucas Season
They're
versus
also 2
Space.
quadrants inside
I don't know how often Space uses SKS anymore.
Around the perimeter is gonna be Urf and Jay.
Thought
Jeff
Lucas
Pro
Season
here
might
trying
win
to
that
stall
pretty
this one
easily.
out, but if I was inside of Almighty, I would have settled for this 8 control point. Here, as it's said and done, Team Weibo, they have the time, they have the life as well, and this could be a complete shocker here for this very first round.
Yeah, great job by the way because Sing Feng was being able to work
This
with that
looks like a
submachine gun,
mode
but Meng
WB
is
could
able
actually
to now
win,
retaliate against
but-
AMT with the range. So totally a huge upgrade on what we had earlier from this team on that SND.
Almighty's on
But now
defense as
Heaven,
well
he
this
hasn't
far.
been warmed yet, but he's looking to make himself involved in the gunfight, making that 2-piece connect, looking to get a few more. 11 to 16 live count. Number wise, Weibo is in front. In terms of projective wise, Weibo is in front, but slowly and surely we are seeing
Let's see the
AMT
chat.
pick up their pace, and this is not what you would want to see if you are Weibo. And Float has to make sure that the mid-map will be controllable. He gets shot down, but Hui will be there to back him up. So 8 and 13 still. Weibo is in striking distance to take this away from AMT, but they are now picking up their pace.
One thing you cannot allow out away from Almighty is giving them the map control here on towards the Central Gardens. Because still then, if ever they do get the control, it's going to be a hard one for them to get out of it. So now, here we go. Team Weibo, they get the break here on towards to the kitchen. And they are quite set it up now to get the spawn trap as well, initiated and going. But on the process here, Earth and Jay trying to slow down the pace here for Team Weibo, playing around here onto our staircase. Keep in mind the game is not over, not until it's over. And Earth and Jay just continues to become
What a
useless, but
sell by
finally, does get
WB.
shut down.
Like any lead they had is gone.
Team Weibo, they're still on the promise to take that no more. Now here we go. Heaven tries to make the play, but he gets denied. 1-3. Now one more life to take away from Almighty. And Team Weibo, they get the first round.
And this is just SND here. 1v2. Weibo needs to take care of one more. This nade they could just get it. But no, it's not gonna connect just yet. Weibo, they could use it, rely on Max shot to connect, and there it is. Finally, we see Weibo stand a chance, and they take the first round on the attacking side to top it all off. Now, coming on to the next round, they will
Taking
be
first
on
round
the
is big,
defensive
and then going on
side, so
defense.
they're gonna have initiate.
Crispy.
They're gonna have the initial power positions on their favor, mainly that kitchen control and of course that laundries. And here as well is where you find value off of your operator skills, and Mang decides to bring his own here early up against AMT. He finds the first one with that Annihilator, and of course that Gravity Vortex will be used as well by Weibo, will not find good value off of it. And AMT now
With he in space in this guess. Usually in ring, but mostly uses killer 1-for-1. Yeah.
So then one thing that I love the fact that is they won the first round as well, and they were on offense, and it's just gonna get much easier here on defense. Here, Float will be popping off with an Annihilator. It's now having this clearance here onto our speed control point, and it's gonna be just slowing down the pacing here for Almighty, but they still perceive, they still preserve the play here onto our speed control point. But finally, Float does get shut down. Almighty shut up as well. He's on the process to get this capture up in the board. Actually, despite the fact that a lot of impact was being shown for said Team Wave.
Is this China or Garena? It's both. WB is from China, Almighty is from Garena.
That sniper. I mean, you would often want to use him on the back, but it's on the front line, just getting all them kills. And now finally we see AMT make a move. Their first move, their first attack came from the B control point, and now they're on their way to the A side. And if you're Weibo, you gotta stand your ground at this kitchen control. And Cuming now will find the first one, and now AMT will decide to back away and slow things down. Maybe a good use of that smoke could help AMT close this thing out. Cuming is a very prime position here to take these players down, and they are in no way in control of the moment. And now they're starting to use their tacticals here. Cuming just being very patient, which is very, very nice for this team, because finally they are now able to reduce down the kills, and now they are tied up in equal. 13 live counts for both ends in here, Warden.
Yep, quite equal here, and it was a good run for the set of Almighty. They're onward to Central Garden, but the wrap around here for the set of Team Weibo was able to shut them down. But with Almighty shut up now, slowly but surely building up the heat here onwards to A control point. Might make it a 4-3 for his name. Could he find a fifth as well? The contestant will try to come through, and the A control point will get contested here. The stakes here quite up high for the set of Team Weibo as the live is getting drained out as well. Earthling J was here onwards spawn. Ming takes him out of the equation, but till then,
Almighty would rather force spawn traps than cap. Noted.
Until then, the slow pace, the pace gets slowed down. Until then, they still have more lives against the side of Team Weibo.
Yeah, T-Fang there, lovely shot against Irfan J. That should stop the bleeding. Meng on the long range against Incendo, that should stop the spawn trap as well. And Q Ming, the entire control at the kitchen, all boils down to him and how effective he is. Float just raining down upon Jet Pro and looking to be Weibo coming up on top, but it's still relatively tied. But if we don't see AMT place this one correct,
damn.
Get shot down.
Did they take a control off Almighty? The control kings, as they're called apparently.
Put up the scar and put it at blow to lead the game 2-0. Team Weibo pulling off and putting off a shocker here in this game of control. They might be able to steal this game out away from Almighty. One more round to claim. It is gonna be game, but now here on round number 3. Let's see if ever they can shut it down.
Yeah, great job by Team Fang, by the way, with that sniper, but to force.
What the fuck is snipers? Yeah, snipers are big. On Eastern.
Kills per round, their ratio for him.
Yeah, they're
So
good with
definitely an
snipers,
efficient
king.
one for him. But now AMT starts on the defensive side, and maybe what this team wants is, have some fun, have some challenge. And now you see they are trying to spawn trap this team once again, which is quite scary because This is not what we saw from them in the first round. So again,
Damn,
adjustments has been
WB's up
made,
2-0.
but right
So
now,
I guess
Weibo, they
Almighty
are
was trolling the
definitely
first
kicking.
round,
But Irfan J and
from
his
what it
impact
sounds
right
like
now
from the
with CBR
caster's point of
Sport
view.
could just be detrimental here. But he gets shut down by Qming, and now Weibo is on their way to the B control point, which AMT tries to let go. They only have one player in there, and he gets shut down. And Hui continues to beam the laser up against AMT. They now get control at the B control point.
This is looking quite nice, but despite the fact that they are getting the influence here onto the control point, their life is getting drained out. Shadab finds the 2 here, and he continues to just freak off.
Oh, wow.
Some more. Team Fang out of the equation. Almighty on override mode. They're on the overtake here. Until then, Team Weibo, this is not looking like the Team Weibo that we saw there on the last 2 rounds. They're getting slaughtered like hell. Until then, no lives at all being present here for a set of Team Weibo. This could be one of the best comebacks here. Build it up here for Almighty.
And they have waken up from a deep slumber. And Heaven now will get shut down. Qming, wait to remove the spawn trap being enabled there. 13 seconds left, and Weibo will look to find their way to B control point, but Shot Up shuts them down. Then in a row with that right
Yeah,
AMR,
1-2.
you don't get to see that often. And
There's
AMP
literally
looking
like
to
no
close
way
things out
WB
in round
pushes
number
it.
3, as Jeffro will be shut down. Irfan J on the swimming pool takes a swim and shuts down the final player of Weibo, claiming this win. 1 and 2 now.
You know, a little bit of a tribute here to our co-caster back then, Gas. You know, you don't want to tickle the bear, Cali. You don't want to tickle the bear. It's surely gonna fight back. And so far, Almighty just showcased a different type of Almighty there on towards round number 3. But it's too early to call. They still have to deal with the defensive round that they have here up against Team Weibo, and which we see now they're gonna be heading over to this B control point. 3 players here from set of Almighty.
Oh my
Looking
God.
Here, 2 players here on towards the mid lane, and so far Team Almighty now they're balling it up. They're balling it quite heated up now, but you know, keep in mind, Team Weibo, they are still good at playing defense. This might still go down to the wire.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Shut Up right now. Who's number 3? He's got 28 kills and 11 in a row now. He is currently in the squad. He has activated the EMP system, but no,
Is EMP
he gets
banned?
shut down.
No, EMP's not
Here
banned.
this time for AMP, but
I feel like
the
EMP
fact
should
that
destroy
Weibo
trophies,
and
but then
Weibo,
it
despite
feels like it
all the
doesn't.
score streaks being used here by AMP, they have that fight
That guy
and
should have
sort
sat
of
Black
move
Van.
there. But the play from Shut Up, you know, this constant impact that he has on his first 3 rounds, definitely very beneficial with that range that he accumulates. And now for AMT, they might be struggling, but they are making progress in terms of the objective kills. They got 2 segments of the B control point, and they're on their way to the A site. And Qming right here, right now, will look to find a way to mid-map. And again, this is a great counter. If you see AMT on the attacking side, you get control of this kitchen control, because once you take control of that, it's easy for your team to not get spawn trapped on that kitchen. So right now, that's the keys to victory, and Weibo definitely doing a great job. AMT is struggling to find the breakthrough, but this play from Incendio could just be the play.
It's looking to be the play here. I mean, so far both teams here are looking to just intent to get up to the same team from both ends. Almighty tries to find break here onwards kitchens and alongside with the laundries as well. But on the process, we do see player 4 who we hear from side of Team Weibo cutting off the rotation here onwards the bedrooms. And so far, Almighty, they're looking to settle, just go for that long rotation here, but it's not really working out. On the process here, they're losing the gunfight as Ming with a gravity vortex will just shut down and gatekeep that laundry out away from Almighty. And look at how aggressive Ruby is from side of Team Weibo. He's just pulling up a game and a highlight reel here on towards the spawns, but till then, game down to the wires. So much still favorable for set Team Weibo.
This is just brilliant for Weibo. You know, they found the great counter to outplay AMT, and right now they're looking to end all things. Hui now pops up, he finds the first player, shuts him down.
Yeah, WB1.
Players trying to escape the spot, and here comes the Predator missile. He finds one player.
Why would you
before
force it
he's
there?
shut down. The guy gets
Get the guy's
a drop,
sniper
and
nest, like,
AMT
what?
still alive, but Hui now making things matter worse for AMT as they look to get severe.
Spawn trap is brutal. 5 to 1.
He finds 1 kill. Qming will be able to spot an information in the kitchen, and Irfan J gets slain. Weibo successfully ends AMD's trick as the Control Kings. They are now defeated here at Control as they win 3-1.
The Garena
Destroy King
or the
gets taken out of control. Kings gets taken out of control. I mean, it's just a backfire here for Almighty.
It's not a backfire. What?
It could literally be not. It could be just really a different showcase of Team Weibo here in control. This is a big statement here, in my opinion, Cali. With a CDM team taking down Almighty in Control. I bet
Control
you
Kings,
can
that's
best
what I'm
believe
saying,
that
bro. Like, what?
as soon as the tournament just progresses through Cali, this could get
They got what they deserve for
I mean, and what's
trolling?
scary here is because Irfan J played
Yeah.
a KSP 45.
If they were
is
trolling,
already in
like-
the meta right now. You know, he was trying guns out there at the Control game mode. So, you know, maybe they really didn't really have a play, but a win is a win. And Weibo, it's not a fluke here because they studied the game. And you know, AMT on the attacking side definitely is a pain, but they find a great counter.
Yo, what's up,
As we all
Morse?
know, Shut Up loves to play that mid map.
Hey, yo,
And one thing
Kings.
more than likely that the boys of Weibo actually did out there to counter the attack.
Kings, what you doing right now? These casters are from another planet. Sometimes they say out of weight things. I feel like they're just like they're Garena casters, right? I feel like it's, I'm not gonna say biased. I don't think they're biased, but at the same time, they're like not putting, you know, like WB wins the Control, but then come to find out like Almighty's like trolling, like stuff like that. Like the players play the game. If they'll lose on their own account type shit, so it's just like, just watching your stream, brother. What's up? Yo, watch party of this Kings so I could go to bed. I'll raid you and everything. Just watch party it, get some hours in.
That ass, I'm tired of shit too, bro.
Bro, like I got to the point where I can't like watch this. Like I'll just put my head down and I'm just listening to the casters.
Bro, I close my eyes for like fucking 10 seconds and I'll open them back up and I'm like, oh fuck.
What's your
Like,
main
it's
weapons for champs?
I zone out when you stop talking.
Yeah, deadass. One more game? It's like a 30-minute in between just for the next game.
There's one more matchup or one more game?
No, I think there's like, I think there's like 6 games.
Fuck.
Everyone in the group like plays each other once. Main AR will be the Kilo, main SMG. I don't know yet. Don't go to sleep, bro. One more game. What does it mean? AMT ass or what? I don't think AMT is ass. I just feel like they're trolling at the beginning, bro. Like, dang. What time is it for you now? It's 4:30 in the morning. And so I actually went to sleep and I woke up at like 11 something. Thinking like, okay, the game start at 1:30. I thought it was the same time as yesterday. That did not happen. They caught me lacking for real. And then it told me that the shit was gonna start at 3 a.m. So here I am looking like a jackass staying up for 5 hours. And then I'm an hour behind. Surprised at how easily they adapted. China, yeah, they're insane. Ain't no doubt about that. It's 11:30 here. You shit. If I go to sleep, maybe I could wake up and scrim with the European guys. Yeah, I'm about to head to bed. All right, Kenny, you sure you don't want to watch party, bro? I seen the only game I really wanted to watch, so. Imagine getting smoked by China's 4th to 15, but beating their number 1 seed. Yeah, it's crazy. Y'all think Trucker could beat AMT after this? I don't know. Maybe. Little B will be back with Tribe, or will he sign somewhere else? I have no idea. I think he's quitting after this year, to be honest. But we're gonna gear up for a raid chat, and if anyone in the YouTube chat wants to go and watch the games, make sure to go check them out on the Garena live stream or the Call of Duty Garena channel. But yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning, and I feel my eyes rolling to the back of my head, so I'm about to go knock the fuck out and do what I gotta do in the morning. So thank you guys for being here for the hour and 40 minutes that I was streaming. You guys have been awesome. Make sure you guys stay safe. Love you guys. I'll stream in a couple days on the 17th. See you guys soon.